Yo, recognize the people around you. Watch their actions. Watch the things that they do. Watch the things that they say. You have to think about this. If you rely on people and you're in a circle and they don't stand up for themselves, they don't speak when they don't speak up for themselves, they're not going to speak up for you. They're not going to advocate for you. They're not going to help you when you really need it. Think about that. Just think about that. If somebody is going to allow somebody else to talk crazy about you and not check them, then they don't have much regard for you. That person doesn't have your back. If that person doesn't even have it in them, all right, let's say somebody's talking crazy to somebody around, somebody that you're close to. If they don't even have it in them to ask and verify why they're saying these things, maybe the person has a good reason. You never know. But if that person isn't even asking, yo, hold on, what happened? Why are you saying that? What's going on? Break down the story to me. If they're not even doing that and they're just sitting there listening, you got to really be careful about the people around you. And you got to also think, if the people that are close to you are allowing themselves to be disrespected or allowing themselves to be controlled and manipulated, how can you trust that person? What advice do you think that they're going to give you? They're going to give you the advice and information to keep you under somebody and suppressed the same way they are. Because if they don't have the energy or the will in them to stand up for themselves, how the hell are they going to tell you to stand up? It's never going to happen. Because it's going to make them look crazier. So you know what people do? They try to justify the things that are being done wrong. This is when people try to tell you in many different ways to accept the nonsense is being done to you, because they're accepting the nonsense is being done to them, and they're unwilling to break out of that. So they're not going to tell you to break out of that. So they try to make you look crazy when you stand up and you do something different. When you're standing up for yourself, they try to make you look like you're wrong. You're doing something wrong. You're crazy. No, it's none of that. They're weak, and they want you to stay weak. Recognize that, and don't let them make you weak. Don't let them drive you crazy. Don't let people make you think that you're wrong because they're crazy and they're unwilling to stand up for themselves. It's always the people who stand up and go against the grain and don't allow the nonsense are the ones that get vilified. You have to stay strong. They try to label you like you're nuts, you're crazy, you're reckless, all of that. You know better. Get that negative energy from around you. Salute.